Good morning, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, we're going to start showcasing some areas around Bolivar Peninsula now and talk about some of the flooding going on. And actually, I was down at Stingery earlier. I went down Crystal Beach Drive, both on the bay side. And as of when I went down there, it was fine. I think because of the wind, it's actually blown the water out of the bay. Now, I don't know if that's not going to come up at a later point. I was talking to Jerry, and he said the same thing happened during Nick, a storm a few years ago, but it came back and then came elevated. But right now I'm sitting at Retillion Road, and I was going down to the beachfront to shoot the beachfront at several streets: Monkhouse, Crystal Beach Drive, the road there at I think Mr. G there that runs by the post office. And I couldn't get down them, and it wasn't because of the beach water was backed up. It was, you know, past the entrance, but it was the lagoon that runs the full length of the peninsula. The water can't drain, the rainwater can't drain. We've got an elevated beachfront tide, and so that was flooded, and it was getting up in yards and stuff. And so I came down here on my way back to the house to check on everything, because I've been gone since about 2:30 this morning. And I was looking at Retillion Road, and it's the same way. And so we're still getting some rain bands through. In fact, on my way down here, I got a strong one. And so on the bay side, I can't get down a lot of the roads because that lagoon that runs through there that holds the turtles and is actually pretty neat for a lot of houses. I'm gonna have to turn on the windshield wipers fast because we've got another one of these cells coming through. But this is Retillion Road, and you can see it's flooded. And so I've got actually using my phone right now, not the other camera, because it was just easier and portable for me. So sorry about the blurred vision, but there's nothing I can do. As long as it's raining out, it's going to be like that. But anyway, I want to thank Cobb Real Estate for sponsoring this Bolivar Live feed. And there we go, and everything you do in the community. You know, the ferry's down. I haven't got word yet that it's running again, and so I need to check with them. There are some places on Highway 87 that the ditches are full and the water's actually coming up on 87 a little bit. And then we have the beachfront. And right before I came online, this thing is still, last I heard, was still a Cat 1 hurricane. The eye went over Katy a little while ago because I was actually talking to Brian when it went over. And he said it was calm there and they were without power. But right now, 87's closed, and I think the Bolivar Ferry's still closed. I'm gonna check on that and I'll let y'all know. But you know, there's really not too much energy can do or anyone can do until we get access to Bolivar Peninsula. And so I know the county's out helping everyone. Everyone's helping everyone, counting telephone poles that need to be replaced, power lines that are down. And watch it, there's a power line between Retillion Road and the North Jetties that's just barely, because of a broken pole, it's just barely above a truck. And so depending on how high your truck is, watch out on that. Retillion Road's flooded. You can't get down a lot. All the streets around the jetties are flooded. A lot of what's on the beach side is flooded, or it's hard to get to depending on where the street is because of that slough in there. So anyway, we're gonna keep you posted. We're gonna make our rounds around and see what's going on. We're getting another shower in here. Hopefully these will end a little after lunch, 1 o'clock, and that wind hopefully will start dying down pretty soon so that we can let this water get back out, because we are we're past the high tide, we're on an outgoing tide, and so let's try and get this water out of here so that homeowners can come down. You're gonna need to check your shingles on your house. I've seen a lot of shingles flying through the air. If your garage flooded, watch for snakes and stuff in it, and do a little cleanup. Help your neighbors, check on your neighbors if they stayed down here. Right now, I don't think power will be back for a couple days at least. They've got a lot of work down here. The grid took a hit, and I just think we're gonna be under power, and this is nature. There's nothing energy can do about it. The power poles snap. I mean, we had some winds. In fact, I've got some damage at my office. Something came through because some of the ceiling tilers sucked up, and even one of my light fixtures is raised up and had water coming in there. And so, you know, everyone's gonna do everything they can to get back to where we were real quick. I know by this weekend, things ought to be a whole lot better, but if you have a house facing the beach, make sure you check around your windows and your doors, because we did have some wind and it drove rain in. Excuse me, had to get a drink. It did drive rain around doors and windows. Chris had a problem, I had a problem. I've talked to several other people that said they went through towels keeping the rain out of their house because of the front door or the windows or whatever. So anyway, we're gonna keep going around. If we see something that we want to get out to you, we'll let you know. Galveston County, I know, is already out driving roads. In fact, I called William when he came by me, and I said, hey, I got a little problem over here with some drainage. You think you could take care of it? And he said, yeah, we'll get right on it. So at least everyone's got a good attitude. A lot of people down here have been through it before. If you're a new homeowner down here, welcome to coastal living. So anyway, we're gonna head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Once again, thanks to Cobb Real Estate. The big store is open, been open since 7 o'clock. So if you need something, they've got gas, they've got milk, they've got bread. You can buy you a steak and cook it on the grill. If you don't have power down here, you can grill some chicken. They've got watermelons, they're open, full thing. Anything you need, you can get it at the big store. So want to thank Keith for making sure they were open this morning. In fact, they were there about 5 o'clock getting the generator turned on. As soon as the power went out, they were there getting the generator on so that they could open up and get going. So anyway, we're gonna head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back real soon with more live coverage of the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl here on Bolivar Peninsula. Until next time, y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.